Hello, welcome back with Vaping Sam and the Vape Lair. I am here now to talk to you about a new device that I just got. This is my second take on this video because the first one ran over 15 minutes and I still wasn't through everything I wanted to say, so I shut it off. Because I have tendency to ramble too long. So, let's get started. Okay, I got a new device. It is the variable voltage tube mob from Value Vapor. That's www.valuevapor.com, and they're out of Texas. I saw this. I was going around checking out different sites, seeing what was new, what was out there. This kept popping up at different sites under different names and different prices. So I had to look around, and then I went to YouTube, watched a few videos, and my overall impression from the reviews I was reading was that people liked it. They had, minor issues with it. They didn't like the buttons, they didn't like the placement of the buttons, they didn't like the cap on the bottom, but, excuse me, everything was minor that they were talking about. And I was like, I've always wanted a variable voltage mod because I want to start vaping at a higher voltage. I want that warmer vapor. I want to see, I love my ego, but people are always saying the flavor is diminished on the ego, and I've always enjoyed my vapor. Some of them, no, but I vape a lot of menthol tobacco or menthol flavor, so the menthol, that comes through even on the ego, because menthol is strong. So I said, I gotta get it. Now at Value Vapor, they have it, and it's called the Variable Voltage Tube Mod. It was $69.99 for the kit that I bought, and that came with the mod itself, two 18650 2200 mAh batteries, and I'm taking their word for it because there is no writing anywhere on these batteries. Although I do know that this mod has had this battery in it since Friday afternoon, and I have yet to have to charge it. Of course, I've been going back and forth between this and my ego, and on Friday and Saturday I was also still smoking, although not hardly as much, because it was one pack of cigarettes from Friday morning until late Saturday evening when I smoked the last one, and I haven't smoked since. So people who saw my confession video when I said today was day one of vaping, I've been vaping since Wednesday or Thursday last week on my ego, and then Friday when I got this one. So the kit, back to where I was talking about before I start rambling again, came with the mod, the two 18650 batteries, also two 510 3.0 ohm atomizers, the charger, and it also comes with a gift box. But Value Vapor gives you the option of saving on the shipping. So if you don't need the gift box, which you're only going to take and throw away anyway, or you could be like me today when I was cleaning, I threw away my two Ego T boxes from last year that have just been sitting on a shelf collecting dust. And I was like, why am I hanging on to these? I opened up the boxes, I took out one of the wall chargers from the one box, the other box was completely empty, and I threw them out because, as I said in my other video, I have trouble letting go. So, anyhow, that's the kit for $69.99. The mod, the batteries, the two atomizers, and a charger. In addition to, well, I ordered two kits because I did order one for Lynn, which she is vaping on, but she's complaining about throat hit. She's getting, her throat's bothering her, so we've got to do some tweaking to the juices. So besides that, okay, which was $69.99, I also ordered dual coil 510 tanks. These are the 1.5 ohm Smoke Tech cartomizers. Comes with one hole punched in it already. This is the empty tank. I believe these were $9.99 a tank, and I ordered 4 of them, 2 for Lynn, 2 for me. This is Lynn's second tank that I haven't, because I've got to tweak some juice for her, so she doesn't get that throat hit that she's complaining about. Now, the thing on here, I want to get into it real quick and explain this LavaTube variable voltage Night Rider Vixen Quattro and Vari. I've seen it on so many sites under so many names. Volcano has it. I don't even know what they call it. There's just so many. I mean, this is the mod that has DID, Dissociative Identity Disorder. Okay? It just can't make up its mind what it wants to be called. I don't really care as long as it works. And it's been working great for the last couple of days. It goes from 3 to 6 volts. I'm going to come up closer to the camera. If you can see that, there are 3 buttons. The red button on the bottom is the power button to turn it on and off. And then the other buttons raise and lower the top 2 buttons. There's a plus and a minus, which raises and lowers the voltage from 3 to 6 volts. And you start out at 3 when you turn the device on, and then as you hit the button, it goes to 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, all the way up to 6. And you can adjust the voltage to where you want it. A good thing about this device is, and I learned this through the other reviewers out there, is that if you put a cartomizer on here that is like 1.5 ohm, and they hooked it up to a voltage regulator, and I believe it was Grim Green and Vapor Chase. I don't know, I've watched so many different reviews on this. When you hook it up, and I'm going to hook up my dual coil cartomizer right now, it's 1.5 ohm. I can't show it to you. My camera's not focusing good enough when I bring it in close. I'll get better at this, I promise. But anyhow, I'm vaping it right now at 4.0 because what I learned was when you put the cartomizer on here, it can tell what the ohms are on the cartomizer. So if you're trying to vape a 1.5, it will drop the voltage automatically to like 3.9, 4.2, 4.0. They actually hooked up to a volt indicator, which I do not have, but I plan on getting. They're $14.99 at Mad Vapes, but they were currently out of stock on them. But I will get them, so that I can do my own test, and maybe I'll come back and show it. Did you hear that gurgling? Grim says that's a good thing. It means it's working. Some people say, no, I don't know. I didn't get any vapor that time. Okay. I have an issue. I have leakage. That's the first time in 2 days this has happened. So now I gotta figure out what's going on. And I've got juice all over the bottom and leaking down on my mod. So this would be a good time to stop this video, and I'll come back with a second one once I can figure out what happened. Be back.